It's well known that Her Majesty the Queen owns 6 private dwellings, one of which is Hillsborough Castle in Northern Ireland. But did you know that the public can visit her royal home? Located in the village of Hillsborough in northwest County Down, the home has hosted several regal and political events during Queen Elizabeth II's lifetime. Sadly, she has been unable to pay a visit to her Irish abode since the coronavirus pandemic struck last year, but it is open to visitors throughout the year. The Queen has made 25 trips to Hillsborough Castle since she was crowned back in 1953, almost 70 years ago. Although its name says it's a castle, Hillsborough is actually a Georgian country house built in the 18th century for the Hill family, Marquesses of Downshire, who owned it until 1922. The property was then bought by the British government in the early 20th century and has since been used for conferences. When members of the royal family are not visiting, it is now the official home of the Secretary of State for Northern Ireland and a royal residence. Prince Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, were the most recent royals to pay a visit, who met with Northern Ireland First Minister Arlene Foster in April. Just a 20-minute drive outside of the capital city of Belfast, the historic estate is in an ideal location for royal fans wanting a day out. Situated on 100 acres of private land, there are plenty of things to see and do. The Red Room is the conference space in the house, where the Queen has met the Irish presidents across her reign. Standout features of the interior includes the throne room, where a celebratory ball was held in honor of the Queen's coronation, and state dining room, where VIP guests come to dine. Hillsborough Castle is also where Her Majesty stayed when she completed her first ever solo trip to Northern Ireland in 1946, alongside her aunt, Lady Rose Bowes-Lyon. The Queen then made history again in December 2005, when she became the first reigning monarch to meet with the head of an independent Ireland, President Mary McAleese, in Ireland. But in more recent years, the Georgian family house has become renowned for its beautiful gardens, which have just undergone a 5-year restoration project of the entire estate, costing £24 million. Unfortunately, a fire devastated the castle back in 1934, which is thought to have been caused by a guard throwing away a cigarette, which set alight the roof. The historic gardens have existed since the 1760s onwards, where guests can walk through contrasting formal gardens, woodland and meadows. The Granville Garden is named after its creator, Lady Rose Bowes-Lyon, who had a lifelong passion for gardening, who recreated the look of the West Lawn during the 1940s and 1950s. Flowers that make up this formal garden include oriental poppies, peonies and irises, with roses climbing along the garden walls, and hybrid tea roses being the centerpiece. In honor of the Queen's Diamond Jubilee in 2012, the Jubilee Parterre was created to commemorate her then 60-year reign. According to Historic Royal Palace's official website, a white color scheme is currently on display, which opens out to stunning views of the wild meadow on the south lawn. Finally, there is the walled garden, where 4 acres of land is dedicated to grow and harvest fruit, vegetables, and flowers for the castle. Anyone who wants to make a last-minute visit to Hillsborough Castle itself only has a few weeks left to see inside the royal household, with the last opening date being Sunday, September the 26th. But don't worry, the gardens will still be available to see throughout the winter season, open between Wednesdays and Sundays. And to get everyone excited for Christmas, there is a brand new after-dark illuminated trail that will run in the lead up to the festive season. Christmas at Hillsborough Castle begins on December the 3rd until January the 2nd, 2022. Tickets for adults costing £19.50 and children £13.50. If you are unable to make it over to Northern Ireland for a wintry staycation, royal fans can also book to stay in cottages on the Balmoral Castle's estate up in Scotland, where the Queen has spent her summer holidays. For more information on visiting Hillsborough Castle, visit the historic Royal Palace's website